Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just gonna tackle this thing real quick with the Georgia mom and the guy who got shot by the two supposed white supremacists. Before I get into that, though, check this out, right? So today, well, today's actually May 13th, but yesterday, right? Look at all the 33s in the news for May 12th, right? 33, Massachusetts, right? Yesterday was the 133rd day of the year. 133, 303. Oh, 33. Connecticut, 33. I think Indiana has a 33 as well. You could look it up. But getting into this article about the mother to this guy, Ahmad Arbery, his mother, right, wants the death penalty for the white supremacists. So the article was published the 12th, right? Let's get into this, right? Okay. So measuring from the day the the story says that this kid died on the 23rd. And so measuring from the 23rd to yesterday's date, right, was a span of 2 months, 19 days. All right, right? So why is 2 months, 19 days important? Well, when you take the headline of the article, right, just like that, the way I selected it, right? In the full reduction method, which is the alphabet forwards with the rules of numerology, that very phrase equals 219, right? So 219, right? And measuring from the date of death to the story breaking on TMZ is 219 days. All right. Not a coincidence. Not on accident. So, 219, right? Some other things I noticed. The 109 is the 29th prime number, right? And the story was published at 4:14 p.m., PT time. So right there, 29, there it is. The kid was also 25, right? He was 25 years old. He died on February 23rd. 23 plus 2 is 25. So it's just wild. It's wild. 54. He died on the 54th day of the year. Well, what's interesting is that his name that the media gives us is 54 in full reduction. And this cipher right here is actually considered the most pure cipher. This cipher is actually introduced in Manly P. Hall's book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages. It's only a little section that mentions gematria, and after that, the guy tells you to take the ciphers, and I think he only introduces this cipher. He might introduce this cipher. These ciphers aren't in there, but he says take these two ciphers and see what you can find, and so that's what I'm doing. So this Joyette Holmes is the prosecutor of the case. So her name in full reduction equals 55. Now, I believe the story of the video came out on May 5th, which would be written 5-5, and video is 5-5. All right. So as far as the 16 goes, okay, I know what I wanted to do here. It's not here, right? So sometimes I often say on this channel that I think these stories are being written a day in advance. So that takes us to May 11th, which is a 16-date numerology. Lee Merritt is the lawyer for the mother. I'll get to the mother's name in a second. But 53 is the 16th prime. So you got a 16-date numerology. It could be coincidental, but it's like, why that number? Why is every story that I do, the day, before have, it's just, I don't know, dude. It's just really, 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 really sick, man. So we got the 16 prime number, right? And this story's right on TMZ, so Feel free to look it up, cross-reference what I'm telling you guys. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, but this is what I found. So, it says right there, I want the ultimate punishment, right? So that phrase equals 115. Why is that important? Well, killing, because they killed her son, 115. You know, and it's also a Masonic number. Masonic equals 115, or Masonry, one of them equals 115. I'm pretty sure it's Masonic though. And you know, killing 74. So lots of that. You know, 74. Jesus, cross, Lucifer, parables, Messiah, gospel. Those are all 74. 43 is the 14th prime number. And not sure. Oh yeah, 43 is the 14th prime number. 414. So is that part. Oops. I don't want to go too far back. Oh, here we go. I went too far ahead. So 414. All right, boom. Okay. So now the guy, the way the article says it, Ahmed Arbery's mother. So 109. It equals 109 with the reverse alphabet with the rule of numerology. So Z is 1 all the way to A is 26, but with the rules of numerology. So A is 26. 6 plus 2 is 8. A would be 8. I didn't get it in the screenshot up here. This is a different cipher, which is based on the Latin alphabet. It's our alphabet, but with like the Latin rules. So like 10, 20, 30, you know what I mean? It's basically the Jewish cipher. But anyways. So 109 is the 29th prime number, and the kid's dead on a 29 date numerology. 2 plus 23 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 gives you 29. Unbelievable. Wanda Cooper Jones is what they say her name is. Wanda Cooper Jones. That's the name TMZ gives us. Alright, well, so why is that important? Wanda Cooper Jones. Well, 83 is the 23rd prime number, right? 83 is also a murder number. So, murder is 83 and 38. And as far as the 23 goes, I'm not sure. I think that might be oh yeah, the 23. He was killed on the 23rd. So that's, you know, the significance of 83. Hold on. 83. I didn't get the prime number in here. I didn't screenshot it. I guess I didn't screenshot it. Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it. I'll look it up. 83 is the 23rd prime number. Okay. So, dead on a 23 date numerology, right? Alright, I want to make sure I'm not getting lost. So now measuring from the day of his death to the release of the story is 79 days. 79 days, huh? Well, how come murder is 79, right? Murder is 79, huh? And when you take away the Cooper, her middle, I guess, hyphen name or whatever, Cooper Jones, she must have either been married or I don't think anyone's middle name is Cooper, you know what I'm saying? So, unless you're, Super Mario or something. So, unreal. But her name, Wanda Jones, is 34, like murder. In the same cipher, 34. It's just very, ugh. Ugh. So, okay. I want the ultimate punishment equals 146. Now, her name, Wanda Jones, right? Just has a reshuffling of the numbers. 164, 146. It's just basically, a reshuffling of the digits. Oh, and the 56 is a reflection of 65. And that's also interesting too, the 56, because look at how many Facebook likes or Facebook shares. And then you got this. You got the 56 right there. Could be coincidental, but I don't really see how it is. 3356. Huh. Mr. Mason. Mr. Triangle people. See, that's the thing, man. Like, it's got to stop, dude. It's propaganda. And, you know. So just, taking the words from the article, prosecutors to seek death penalty and sentences for Travis and Gregory McMichael. Now, see, they're getting a little smarter with it because they know people are onto the gematria. But at one point, they would have a quotation mark here. So they'd say, prosecutors, quote unquote, to seek the death penalty. See, now they're getting a little smarter. But I'm onto them. So check this out. That quote I just highlighted equals 619, just using A is 1, B is 2, Z is 26, right? All right. 619 is the 114th prime number. And why is that important? Because guess so what? It's a psychological operation. PSYOP. PSYOP. It's a PSYOP. They're trying to incite a race war, dude. Think about it. Think about it. 25. 250, right? Well, death is 25. He was 25 years old. He died on 2/23. 2 plus 23 is 25. I mean, how many coincidences can there be? This is going to blow your mind, right? Check this out. All right, so we covered the death is 25 part. Now check this out. Wanda Jones, without the middle name in the Latin Jewish cipher, equals 1731. And you get those values because if you just follow the chart, you can see W is 900, A is 1, N is 40. D is 4, A is 1, J is 600, O is 50, N 40, E 5, S 90. Add it all together. Wanda equals 946. Jones equals 785. You add those two numbers together to get 1731. Anyways, 1731. Well, I'm sorry. That one's not the right one. That's not the right slide. But the idea is Wanda Cooper Jones, when you use the cipher, you get 1979. Why is that important? Because 1979 is the 299th prime number. And look at this. To see the same quote I was just telling you guys about. In the reverse alphabet with the rules of numerology, that quote equals 299. So what are the odds of that? 299, right? That quote being 299, right? And then Wanda Cooper Jones. I mean, man. Man. Hidden in plain sight. Burn. So 27, right? When you take away that beginning part of the sentence, to seek the death penalty for, you just put their name, Travis and Gregory McMichael, 27. The kid's dead on a 27 date numerology. Travis and Gregory McMichael in the English extended cipher. So that equals 1953. Why is that important? Now I'm going to have a little fun with this. Check this out. So 1953 is the 62nd triangular number. And if you don't know how to get a triangular number, you basically add, in this case, you add 1 through 62. So you would say 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 until you get up to 62. And then that total sum would equal 1953. Anyways, 62, right? Now check this out. I know this is, some people think it's a reach, and some people, I don't really exactly know what's going on here. I mean, there's two things that could be happening with this. Either these people are really, how to explain this, man? I don't want to sound ignorant. Okay, so people are either really dying, right? people are always dying each day. Okay. So, man, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. Okay, so people are really dying and they're matching the numbers, which is really sick. Or these stories are just, they're all fake. So, I mean, I don't know how to prove either one, but this is the only, thing that, kind of lets us prove it, So it's like, well, what are the odds of all this stuff? But anyways, you got these numbers, 62, 73, This whole code of letters and numbers is Kabbalistic, masonry, whatever you want to call it. So, and, Georgia equals 62. Now, I thought this was really interesting. He was shot, right? 62. And, this stuff, a lot of people consider it, black magic and stuff. I mean, I don't think that's the case. I think there's a duality to everything. Just like you can use a knife to cut an onion, or you can use a knife to slice someone's neck. You know what I mean, man? Like, people don't understand, like, whoever is pulling the strings here, they're using this knowledge for bad. So, there's an organic side to this stuff, and I'd advise everyone to go try their organic gematria, see what they find. Mine's very, very interesting. But anyways, I thought of a few things, right? So with this whole 62 theme, and I was thinking, all this stuff, secret societies, and, the movie Eyes Wide Shut is, about secret societies and things of that nature. But I found that interesting. I found the 163 interesting because that's the 38th prime number and death's 38. And I found the 55 interesting because, it seems like everyone's eyes are wide shut with this video. So it's like, a lot of people, they're eating up the propaganda and they're trying to incite a race war, basically, in my opinion. So the kid was shot in his body, body 62, 17, 46. We've seen 46. We've seen 46 and 64. So there's the 46, there's the 64. We got the 17. He was shot in the body, the torso. 17. Kill is 64, 44. We've seen the 64 and the 46. We may have seen the 28 as well. Yep, 28, video, kill. They, from the articles, it says that, they hopped out of their truck, 62, and it's just 19, bodies 19, truck 19, 73, like sacrifice. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And again, they're brainwashing people. Brainwashing 62. And that's another thing. 199 is actually the 46th prime number. I forgot to put that in my slides. There you got it again. The 73. So this is interesting. The way that they use the wording in the article. Oh, see, I must have not got it. But they highlighted the word. I don't got it in here? Guess not. Oh, man. That's whack. But see how, all right, here, there it is. Several circumstances. I'm just using their language. I'm not doing anything special. So, all right, several circumstances. So we've seen the 23. 83 is the 23rd prime. But check this out, right? 77. Now, why is 77 important? Well, the time that they posted the article, 4:14 p.m. PT, the way that the article says it, that equals 389 in the English extended cipher. Like, these two ciphers go hand in hand, English extended and Jewish. They're like pretty much the same thing. So, okay, so the 389 is the 77th prime number. And again, several circumstances, 77. So just protect your energy, you know? Protect your energy. That's all we can say. But I followed this story from the day I seen it to the video to this guy getting threatened to now this. So check out the page, look for something about, Georgia Man or whatever I name it. I think I name it accordingly so people can find it better. Not that this work really gets out to anybody, but yeah, that's it, man. That's the presentation on this, whole thing with the mom demanding that they get executed. So, I don't know. What do you think's going on here? All right, guys, until next time.